I got these 2 beautiful salmon fillets at SPD. Shout out to SPD Meat Department. I'm gonna cure some salmon because I know how much you guys love when we cure salmon. But this time I'm gonna make like a sticky sweet cured salmon because people keep asking for the Alaskan candy. You want a sushi grade fish. Sushi grade is just a marketing term for a fish that has been frozen. This kills any parasites in the fish and makes it safe to eat. You can use a farmed fish or a wild fish. Up to you to do research on your farm and decide if that's a fish you want to eat raw. Technically, this fish isn't going to be raw. It is cured, but people have strong opinions about that. First thing I'm going to do is score my fish. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it. I'm going to actually score one and leave one unscored because I want to make this one into like long, thin slices. And you cut it down to the skin, but not through the skin. I like to wrap my cured fish in plastic wrap. If you don't want to use plastic, you can use parchment paper, or you can just put it in a glass baking dish and cover it and it'll be fine. It's totally up to you. You can use a Ziploc bag. You can even vacuum seal it if you have a vacuum sealer. This is equal parts salt and sugar. You want to make sure you are using a salt that is free of iodine. I know all salt has trace amounts of iodine. You want to use one that hasn't had iodine added. You want to make a base for your salmon. I like to use brown sugar just because I like the flavor. And then you're going to lay your salmon skin side down on that salt and sugar. Then you're going to top the rest of the salmon with salt and sugar. Okay. You wrap it up. If you're just using a dish, you can just put a lid on it. And I've been learning about soft, medium, and hard cures. I think I've been doing a hard cure because that's like a 36 to 72 hour cure. So we're gonna do a medium cure, which is a little less salty and a little softer. So I'll only be curing this for about 24 hours. You're gonna place your salted fish skin side down in a glass baking dish and leave it in your fridge overnight. And you can just cure it for 12 hours if you're finding that this was too salty for you. Try curing it for 12 hours. Try curing it for less time and then see if that works for you. But you wanna cure it at least 12 hours. So we're gonna put this in our fridge overnight and then tomorrow we will flip it. I just removed it from my fridge. We're going for a medium cure, so I only did it for like 24 hours. So here is what the fillets look like after they've been rinsed. You can see that they are a little darker and more firm. I'm gonna let these sit in this cold water for 10 minutes. That's gonna pull out any extra salt so they're not too salty. I'm gonna pat my fillets dry. And it's important to note that you can stop here. You don't have to glaze them. You don't have to cold smoke them. You'll just have some yummy, salty, cured salmon. It's absolutely delicious. That's totally up to you. Like this is cured. If you don't want to cold smoke it, that's just for flavor. It doesn't cook the fish. If you don't want to glaze it, you don't have to. I'm just going to glaze mine with some maple syrup, a little bit over the top. I'm going to do one plain and one maple syrup. I'm going to brush that all over. Then I like to leave mine in the refrigerator for like a day or two. It makes it more like chewy and dry. So I will be back as soon as this is ready. The day has come. My salmon is ready to try. These have been dry aging in my fridge. Dry aging. Totally don't have to do that. You can eat it as soon as it's done curing. See how it gets kind of dark and dry like jerky. I like that texture, but it's perfectly fine if you don't do that. Also, don't have to add the cold smoke for flavor if you don't want. I'm gonna cold smoke these for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna cut them up and dry them. This is my like Jimmy rigged setup. I have this inside of a crock pot, and then I have my little smoker I got off Amazon. This was like 15 bucks, and I'll just periodically fill it with smoke for about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, this is the one that I maple glazed. Let's see, you can see the texture. It's very oily. Here's how it should look. It should be oily. See how that doesn't look smoked? It's not flaky, still firm. That's how cold smoked salmon is. Look at that. That is a medium cure. I actually love this texture. It's not super sweet. I think next time I'll glaze it more. It's supposed to be salty. It's cured. Oh my God. Look at that. This is the one we didn't glaze. Look at that texture. Really good. It's so fatty. Not too salty. I'm gonna eat it like that one cutie pie eats it, with some avocado. I don't have any bread. Guys. I do have these, which I really like, so we're just gonna use these and pretend it's bread. And she puts a little avocado on it. Lime. This This is so silky. I think the medium cure is the way to go. Also, this one isn't as salty as the one that I scored. So I think when you score it, more salt is going to get on the surface. So it's going to be overall more saltier, where this one isn't as salty. And a squeeze of lime juice. Okay. You can cure your own salmon at home. The hardest part about this is waiting for it to be done, honestly.